BrewTube, DJ, your old beer geek buddy, back at you for yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. You're probably saying to yourself, my, DJ's rather calm tonight. Why isn't he crazy and hyperactive like he usually is in the beginning? Well, you know what? Something a little new. Tonight we're going to do a little nightcap action. We're going to have a last beer of the night. Just me kicking back with a brew and telling you guys what I think about it. Now this beer is a little bit special because it's a request from my buddy up in Canada, Brad at BrewsUnderReview. Hey, shout out to you, Brad. And he wanted me to do a Mikkeller beer. Any Mikkeller beer, didn't matter to him. And I've chosen, because of all the reviews that he's done on the single hop beers, one of the ones he's already reviewed, but I've had before and not reviewed and liked quite a lot, is their Citra Single Hop IPA. This beer is a 6.9% alcohol by volume beer, and it's 88 IBUs. Like I said, it's an American Pale Ale, and this is out of a series of 18 beers that Mikkeller did. And in the series, he used the same malt bill in every beer, and he also used the same yeast, and he brewed them all back to back to back, all 18 beers. And he did that so you'd have a proper, I guess, point of reference between each beer, and it would have a level playing ground, except for the fact that the hop in the beer would be different. So, as you know, Mikkeller's a gypsy brewer. This particular beer and the rest in this series were brewed in Belgium. And it's interesting. This guy does a lot of different beers. I've found his beers to be sometimes hit or miss. But like I said in the beginning, I've had this one before, and I recall liking it a lot. Now, I can't be 100% sure because that night was a lot of beers and I was half crunked when I was drinking it. So, without further ado, let's get the cap off this bad boy and see what we got going on. Ooh, nice hiss off the top. Ooh, I can smell it from here. Now, I remember these other single hop beers I've had, they were a bit hazed up and there were some floaties in here, but, you know, I'm okay with that too. Let's see what we got. Alright, ooh. We've got Headzilla since I got too aggressive with it. You know, when you rough up your beer, you get a little too aggressive. Sometimes they give you too much head. Unremarkable cap. Throw that to the side. Probably won't save that. So, like I thought, it is hazy down the bottom. You see we got a real solid khaki off-white head, solid 3 fingers because of my Neanderthal-like pour. It's a dark amber color. And there's actually some red hints. It looks a lot like that dark clover honey I mention every once in a while. Really nice looking beer. Lots of streaming carbonation from the bottom. So let's get a nose on it and see what we got going on with this bad boy. Oh yeah, citrus fruits, tropical fruit notes, a lot of orangey smell. And it's exhibiting all those citrusy and tropical aromas that you expect from Citra hops. There's also a sweet caramel-like sort of honey-like malt in the background, but in the forefront is the Citra hops, and it seems to be, I don't know, being represented quite well. So we're not going to have a super complex nose because it's a single hop beer. That's how it rolls. So we'll get a swirl on this. That head's impregnable. A little bit of glass lacing there, and some alcohol legs. Let's get a taste, guys. Cheers. I'll give you a look first. There you go. Cheers. Wow. Right up front, big citrus punch. You have some tropical fruit flavor in there as well, and a little bit of a dry finish to it. The malt comes in nicely. It's not an unbalanced beer. I think it's a pretty well balanced beer. It's 88 IBUs, so it's not going to be a big palate crusher, but I think there's enough malt in this one that it's balancing that out. And I like Citra hops. That's one of my favorite ones. And I really like the flavor that imparts. I haven't had it singled out in a beer. Maybe I've had a Flying Dog that was singled out Citra hops, but I haven't had it in a beer in a long time, and I haven't reviewed one like that. And it's really tasty, and it's not a super exciting beer. I like the blended hops in my American Pale Ales and IPAs and DIPAs and all that good stuff, but this is a really well done beer. It's one of the better Mikkeller beers that I've had. I've had some of the other series, I can't remember which ones, that didn't turn me on too much of the single hop series, but this one's quite nice. It's got a really big citrus presence like it's supposed to have, and just enough malt to give it a good balance out. And it's fairly easy drinking. I could jam that down pretty good, and I believe this would pair quite well with some foods, like spicy foods and maybe a strong cheese. So, all in all, I think it's a really solid beer. So, what do the other guys think about it? Not that we care, because we're watching DJs BrewTube, but what do they think? Rate beer, they gave it 97. What a surprise. Beer Advocate's giving it an 87. I'm going to go somewhere in between. I think I'm going to give this one an A-, about like a 91, something like that. It's a really good beer. It's nothing earth-shattering, but you can tell it's been put together with care and really good quality ingredients. And it's one that, if I was offered it, I would drink it again. I don't know if I would necessarily seek it out, but it is a high-quality beer that I would drink again, but I don't know if I'd go hunt it down. So, anyways, guys, remember what I say. Thanks a million for watching. If you got something like Brad had that you want me to review, let me know. I'll do it. You see? I answer the call. And you know what we got to do? We got to think globally. I'm thinking damn globally there. This is from Mikkeller, right? Gypsy Brewer. That's globally. I'm drinking locally because I'm in my basement. I'm supporting the craft beer movement because this guy's a gypsy craft brewer. And until the next time, guys, thanks a million again for watching. Appreciate all your guys' rates, comments, subscriptions, and that's a big peace out.